They're off. Made in Mexico won the start, dropped its neck straight down between its forelegs as it was eased, and now coming across Queen of Chaos, Lady Ducati. Another strike up there, fourth soon after the start with the length and a half Secessional. Pull the trigger. Getting back behind the Mr. Talentino, then came on the rails next She's Perfection, and dropping out toward the rear Decoration. Inside the 1,000 they go. Queen of Chaos pricks the ears up and she's just loping along in front, draws a length and a half clear Lady Ducati. 2 lengths behind them to Made in Mexico. Over on the inside next of all is another strike, occupying fourth spot with a little more than a length into the favourite Secessional. The grey pulled the trigger back inside of it. Then came Mr. Talentino, She's Perfection, and still trailing this field is Decoration. No change at all in the order as they gallop along by the 550, but the pacemakers had it very cheaply in front for Fiore. It's Queen of Chaos, the outsider, who brings them up to the turn, leading a length and a half. Made in Mexico edging its way a little closer now. The sprint's about to come. In behind them, Lady Ducati, followed then by another strike, getting into plenty of air. And to the outside, Mr. Talentino, Secessional, giving them a decent head start. They race down to the 200. Another strike reaches the lead very quickly. Another strike drew a length and a half. Mr. Talentino pulled the trigger. Secessional can't win. Another strike going farther better though. And another strike was too good. Another strike beat, pulled the trigger. Mr. Talentino, Secessional got home okay late. Might have grabbed fourth from She's Perfection, an improved run, and then Queen of Chaos. In behind them, Made in Mexico, which didn't give much at all in the run to the line. Decoration back there, and fading out of it to finish near the tail is Lady Ducati. Number 5, the winner, another strike, building to this victory. Sessions 3-year-old, ridden by Jason Whiting, of 2 pretty good performances in maiden company. Getting to the 1400 this afternoon and looking good running the trip in 1:26.32. They didn't go overly fast and it was a sprint from the corner, and yet he picked up really effectively and has come away to win by a length and a quarter with a neck second and third. Sparingly raced, 5th career run, first victory by Sessions out of Ballistic Miss, a daughter of Bella Spree, for Richard Farris, D. Deeks, trained by Lou Luciani and ridden by Jason Whiting. Second home, number 4, Pull the Trigger on return by Patronise out of Gunpowder Grey, Dan Ben Pierce teaming up with Brad Parnham. And in third spot, number 6, Mr. Talentino, resuming by Machino from Talent School and trained by Campbell McCallum, ridden by Luke Campbell. At big odds, triple figures there. 35.30, the concluding 600, 35.30. So Secessional got back in the field and couldn't quicken. Made in Mexico was prominent, got to second, but really died out on its run noticeably. And Queen of Chaos, after leading them, getting it cheaply, she plugged away. But it was all honours to another strike after being a bridesmaid at 2 runs in this campaign before the victory. Race 2, the Tab Touch of You Got the Touch Maiden. It's over 1400 and take out 13 along with 16, 17, 18, and they'll ride Defer the filly back from her wide gate this afternoon. Let's go downstairs now. Lockie Taylor's with us. So's Louis. He's in the yard after this victory of another strike, who has been certainly red flagging a win after a couple of pretty good maiden performances.
Thanks, Darren. He certainly has. Winning trainer Lou Luciani joins me now. Lou, another strike. This horse has been building into his campaign really nicely. What have you made of his first 2 runs this prep?
Yeah, both been both been excellent performances. He's probably been a bit unlucky on both occasions. That's just a great change of fortune for the owners. It's, you know, Richard Farris has been in the stable for a little while, and we haven't been able to get him far enough to win, but this bloke has, and and I think, you know, I had the horse out of the race. I'd scratched him, and when I saw the acceptances and they recalled for acceptances, I thought, well, geez, it's not that good. They've only 2 or 3 horses that have won maidens, and he should have been winning one, so I was happy to put him back in, and he's done the job today.
What did you make of the win today? Jace had him in a lovely position in behind the speed. He just needed an ounce of luck at the top of the straight, but when that luck did come, it looked like he hit the line nicely. Yeah,
I don't know how much of it was luck. I think it was a real good ride of Jason's. He got him off the fence, you know, at the right time, and had him there ready to, poised, ready to strike, and when he asked him, he sprinted the line really well. So.
You've been gradually stepping him out in trip. Today was 1,400 metres. Does he have the scope to go out to a mile?
I think he'll definitely get a mile. I'm trying to hedge me bets as far as how far he will get, but without killing him to find out. But at this stage, we'll be stepping him up in distance.
Maricino this Saturday is back at the races in the Detonator Stakes. What do you make of his chances here?
Oh, well, he won the race last year, but he's a year older. I don't know if he's a year better, but he'll certainly give some cheek.
Well done here.
Thank you.
There's Lou Luciani, and here's Jason Whiting catching up with Scotty.
Jason Whiting joins me now. Jason, he's been beaten short margins, first up, second up. Deserve that.
Yeah, no, he's knocked on the door for a win. Probably hasn't had the best of luck in running it both times, having a barrier to go back on one and then go forward on the other. Today, barrier one, he got a beautiful, sweet run and he done the rest.
From about the 600, it looked like you had plenty of horse underneath just to push you into the clear.
Yeah, that was sort of probably the only concern, is sort of getting to the 600, is getting off the fence there and hoping not to. And once I was able to do that, he just travelled into it beautifully.
Later on, you ride a debutant for Bruce Watkins. It's been trialling really well. What can you tell us about her?
Yeah, no, she's a nice little filly. I think she's a half-sister to Riverbow. She's got a bit of speed. She's against Class 1 horses, so, but what she's shown us at the trials, looking for a forward run.
She's half as good as Riverbow. She'll be winning plenty of races.
Yeah, so hopefully she can live up to his standards.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks, Scotty.
There's Jason Whiting continuing his good form in the saddle, combining with Lou Luciani and another strike to take out the first here at Ascot.